What is going on, guys? So I've been having this like little thoughts. Obviously this happens when you build things, you change your mind and you want to change things. And it's easier to change things while you're building them than building them and regretting that you did it that way. Now, having the IBCs in here was a great idea, but I've got a greater idea. Originally, we were going to put the IBCs in here and like literally came up with this the other day and only just came out now and measured it and have decided that I'm probably definitely going to do it. I was going to put the IBCs up in this corner here. It's a rounded corner, so making the stands kind of difficult, and having something that sticks 1 meter to 1.2 meters out of the wall with the cover over the top kind of restricts things. Also, wouldn't it be cooler to have like a 12-foot tank up there? Like, the idea is getting worse. I should stop doing this. But the IBC was going to go there. The 6-foot tank was going to go up there. And the big pond was going to go down here. And then obviously the bench is still going to be there because the water's just on the other side of that wall. And there's a drain, which I still haven't figured out where it goes. But there's a window there. Now, I don't think you've been through there, not 100% sure, but let's go have a look where that window is. The window brings you to our wood shed, which we don't really have a lot of house burning wood at the moment. This is mainly just outdoor firewood, but I might have to split that up because that is all the wood we have. So yeah, not very prepared for winter. The water is down here, so when I split the water inside, there's just a tap under there, big tap, and that's down there. So I'm going to run the water up here and pick a spot for it to go in and get a plumber to put it through there. Originally, the water was going through the slab, which is probably ideally what you'd want to be doing, but for the sake of that slab's already done, I'm not going to drill in there and undermine the shed. So we're just going to drill through the wall, put the water through there. But I thought, how cool would it be to not have the IBCs in there, build up this shed to the same height as the roof up there, and put the IBCs in here. Turning this into essentially a part of the space in there, I had now gained, this is what, 3.5 by 1.6. So a little bit of space. So I can put the IBCs, basically the IBCs would sit at the height of this. It's 2 meters off the ground. Like this is, I'm a short ass, so it's still a bit of space. So this is 2.1 meters, I think, or 2 meters off the ground. So that'll be where the IBCs sit. Now, 2 IBCs comes out to about here, and then the IBCs, and then obviously you've got all of it. You have this space here. Wouldn't that be cool? I've still got a little bit of cool room panel left over. I could seal off this. We could have cool room panels on the roof as well. We could insulate this quite well. It's still got a limestone wall there. It's still got a limestone wall there. I can insulate this wall, insulate up and insulate the roof, get rid of this, redo this roof. This roof needed to be redone anyway because it's like just angle bolted to the shed. So I wanted to make it a little bit nicer. Then we can breed the crickets on the back wall in a rack. We can put the cockroaches down on the ground with a rack. We can have an incubator in here for the reptiles. We can have a little workbench here for doing all the crickets, packaging the crickets. That way the crickets and the cockroaches don't need to be in there. So if they do smell, that's not a huge problem. Although they won't smell really, really bad, but they're not going to smell in there. They can smell in here. Also, I can change the temperatures in here to be a little bit warmer and not have to heat the whole bloody animal room just to suit the incubator a little bit better. to suit the crickets a little bit better, to suit the cockroaches a little bit better. And then we can breed, if we're gonna breed quails, we can just bring the incubator in and chuck it on the bench here. I feel like this is a really good idea. And watch this, next thing you know, there'll be a sink out here, there'll be bloody everything out here as well. But yeah, I feel like this is a good idea. I need more people to convince me that this is a good idea. Actually, I don't. I know it's a good idea. But there's also another idea I have, which is a terrible idea. So I was thinking, there's a huge door here. And then we're going to put the stone barn sign up there and then make it illuminate with lights, because that'll be sick. I don't know what I'm going to do with that gap. I have a feeling I'm going to have to tough it out and pave it, or cut up some limestone. So we have this big door, and now we need to make something that moves for the IBC, because obviously there's an IBC under there somewhere. If you look through there, I don't know. You get it. Anyway, there's an IBC under there. I need to put something on the top that also moves or opens or opens or opens. One like on this video and I'll make a drawbridge for there, and I will hook it to this. Now, I'm not going to act like I don't have a plan, because I'm just going to go out and assume that we get that one light, make the drawbridge, rip up this footpath bedding here, because that doesn't actually line up square with that. So if I square the drawbridge or the little bridge off of that, it'll come through into this garden here. So this whole footpath needs to change now, which is just more work. I don't know why I do this to myself. I have the drawbridge, come down, land on this. I'll make a little frame pivot for it over there, concrete that in, and then I will put big chains from here to the bridge. But I don't think those big chains are gonna work, because to make that work, you'd need quite a bit of pulling power. I'd need to put huge holes in this bloody wall, or through the frame, to pull it up. And then I'd need motors, I'd need gearing, levers, whatever I want to use to pull the drawbridge up there. And it'd just be ridiculous, because I'm not talking about like big chain, I'm talking about like big chain. All that for the IBC. And then if I do want to open it up, I can either just lift it up, which is probably going to be so heavy, or I'll make a little winch plate for the door there, and I can just winch it up with little false cables. But I have the big chains there because it'll look sick, right? I don't know, or is it just me? I don't know, I've been thinking about this one for a while. So drawbridge, one like, I'll do it. This is just ideas. You tell me in the comment section below what you would want to do in your animal room. Would you want to put the IBCs in here? Would you want to put them out there? Let me know what problems you think we're going to have. Let me know what problems you know I'm going to have. If you have an animal room, let me know. The aircon will be coming in here. Now, originally, because the IBCs were going to be here, I can put the aircon there. So that's ideal. So, yeah, let me know what you think, and let me know what problems you think I'm going to have, because I've never built something like this ever in my life. I'm winging it. I'm watching videos. I'm learning from other things that I've made. I've never done anything at all like this. So let me know what you guys think. Yeah, one like, I'll do the drawbridge. And if you don't like it, I'll get my mum too. So it's going to happen. All right, guys, take it easy. Stay awesome. And remember, you can't fail if you try. See you later.